celebrating 25 years of Jaguars football.
On the road, in Pittsburgh, in the snow, it's cold, and you are kicking the Steelers behind. Welcome into the Lycamobile Jaguars Jam. It's Week 12. The Jags and the Tennessee Titans coming up. JP Shadrick, Dawuane Smoot. Good to see you. What's up, man?
Yeah, thank you for having me. For sure. What's up?
Thanks for coming back. And here we go. Here's how this works. We'll get some UK questions. I think you've been on the show before, right?
Yeah, a couple years back.
Ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Glad to have you back. We'll get some questions, but we've added a new feature since then. We're going to ask you to draw something. We'll give it to a fan. You'll autograph it, and we'll move on. So. How about a Jaguar head logo? How about that?
Jaguar head logo.
So while you do that, you got about 45 seconds. So start drawing. We'll preview the Tennessee Titans coming up, the Jags and the Titans coming up at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at 5-5, led by that fantastic running game, Derrick Henry. We saw that, of course, firsthand last year up in Nashville. But the Jags shut him down for the most part in an earlier game this season. And, of course, this week, what will the Jaguars offense have for this very stout Titans defense up front? Titans third place in the division, and the Jags heading up there for the second and final meeting against the Tennessee Titans here in 2019. It's coming up, a 4:05 kickoff on Sunday. Mr. Smoot, how are you coming along with your logo here?
It kind of looks like a snake.
Okay, let's see it. Well, show the camera. Let's see it. What do you got?
I mean,
Okay,
got a helmet
you got a helmet with the
Jaguar hair, right?
With the that's a good effort. I mean,
it's kind of like a snake a little bit.
You get an A for effort. I'll give you that. Autograph it at the bottom there. We'll send it on over across the pond.
We're gonna sell this at auction right here.
That's gonna go for big money.
Yeah,
too. I can see that. Let's get to some questions. Starting off with Love Sport. Tough loss last weekend, but you're still on the hunt. What's the team message this week?
Stop the run. I mean, I'm pretty sure the fans can see it. We can see it every single week whenever we watch film. We got to stop the run, and that's a big emphasis this week against Henry. I mean, he's a big back. We got to be able to tackle. So, emphasis this week is stop the run.
Stop the run. You guys aren't looking big picture. 5 games left, standings, and all that. It's about that stopping the run in this game only, right?
Yeah, you just got to focus on a couple things. If you start focusing on everything else, you lose the big picture. I mean, you lose the small picture, the big picture, you lose everything. So we're just trying to focus on one thing at one time.
Next question for you. This is from @Tweets by Mitch. Some players hit the ground running in their first year, but many show bigger improvements in their second and third years. How much do you feel a player still needs to learn and develop once they reach the NFL? And what did it take for yourself to get where you are now in year 3?
I definitely feel like it takes a lot of growing up, just figuring out the schedule, just having all that time, being able to manage it with your family, and just being able to manage it also with football as well. Just being able to have that balance, and I feel like the biggest step for me was definitely my son being born. I mean, it gave me a whole new motivation for it, and I just put my head down and just worked as hard as I could, and here I am.
You're not working just for yourself anymore. You're working for the family, man.
Yeah, I got a whole family counting on me now. So
it works. Next question from Steven Stelzer. Does the Bruce Lee workout you did as part of your offseason improve your style of play as you expected? What's the coach's opinion of it?
The coaches, they think it's silly. They just think I'm just out there playing with sticks. So
explain what have you been doing here?
I've been doing a lot of handwork with Juan here in Jacksonville, Jacksonville native as well. We've been just working a lot of handwork. The sticks and stuff that you see is just working my speed. I mean, just that length of the sticks and stuff like that. When we take them out of our hands and be able to work with our hands, it just makes them a lot faster. So that's what you guys are seeing.
Are we talking like wax on, wax off?
Kind of like that, wax on, wax off, just meeting the stick, meeting pressure with pressure. That's all we're really doing.
I love it. Cool. That's really cool. Next question from @2LittleRippers. What's your favorite part about living in Duval?
My favorite part, I would definitely say the food. I mean, I love going to all the local restaurants around here, like Orsay. We go to Bellwether as well.
It's downtown, right?
Yeah.
Bellwether is, yeah.
Bellwether and Orsay. Well, Orsay's like Riverside.
Like Avondale, Riverside, yeah.
Yeah. I love both of those places, and I go there like 2-3 times a week.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Don't you guys do a show from different, like the defensive line does a little thing now?
Yeah, we started some earlier in the season. We have a little D-line show where we record. We just sit down, we talk about stuff, and we just laugh. And and also show off the restaurant as well. So definitely, you guys stay tuned to that.
That's quite a group together in one sitting there at dinner. Next question from Love Sport: what's the best bit of advice for wannabe vlog stars? Now you have your own kind of YouTube channel thing going, and then the D-line thing all at once. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. I had to take a break from it a little bit just to be able to produce the D-Line show for now. But I'm definitely going to be on my way back. I got about 5 episodes recorded and ready to go. But
wow.
My tip to upcoming vloggers: just don't be scared. Just go out there and just record. You're going to get looked. People are going to be looking at you all weird, but just focus on getting the content. That's really what it's all about.
People look at me weird all the time. TJ, I got news for you. Nathan Fassett has the next question. Who's the best player you've ever played against?
The best player I ever played against? Is this college or NFL? I'm thinking.
Well, pick one.
I would say in NFL, it would definitely be a guy that we're going to see this week, Taylor Lewan. That we have to battle 2 times every year. So, I mean, I'd definitely say that he's one of the more challenging guys I went against.
That's a big matchup this week. And you didn't see him in the first game this year because he was suspended. He's back and I'm sure motivated to play this team.
He's coming with a fury, so
no doubt. He always does.
Yes.
Next one from @TGodBo2. I sat near a couple of real awful Texans fans at the Wembley game. In your experience, which team has the worst fans, and how much extra motivation do you get out of shutting those kind of people up with a big W?
I'm gonna definitely have to shout out my home state. That's definitely the Cleveland Browns. I feel like they have the worst fans. My dad explained to me when he was in the dog pound, they were just all on him. He was one of the only Jags fans in there, and they were all on him all game, just heckling him like crazy.
Yeah, when you knock off a team like that, there's a few that come to mind like that, like the Black Hole, and I've enjoyed the Black Hole people. Don't get me wrong, don't come at me, but you go win out there or something that'd be fun, and then some of the other big fan bases, you go to Green Bay and win, and you just want that. Those are fun to do. It doesn't happen. It's tough to do for a reason.
It feels good just seeing all the disappointed fans in the stands. So.
No doubt about that. Let's move on to the final question today. This is from the UK JagTag program, brought to you by LGT Vestra US. A simplified version of American football played in elementary schools around England. The question of the week from JagTag is from Callum Williams, a 17-year-old from George Abbott School in Surrey. If you had to name 3 Jags teammates, who would you pick to give you fashion advice? Who would you select to cook you dinner? And who would you pick to travel the world with? Let's start with fashion advice. Fashion,
I would say Jan. He definitely already has rubbed off on me with the Balenciagas. He wears a lot of Balenciagas. So.
You want to explain what that is?
I mean, it's kind of a weird shoe. It looks weird when you first see it, but it's super comfortable. It's kind of like a sock on top and then a sole on the bottom. It's pretty sweet. I mean, for fashion enthusiasts, they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, good to know. Unique Ngakwe for fashion. Yes. Okay, cooking you dinner. Who's going to cook you dinner? You've changed your diet. And we didn't talk about that today, but you have.
I'm thinking about a person that is well-traveled and can eat a lot, and I would say that's definitely Marcel Darius.
Yes, I would say so. That's a fair one.
Yes.
And who would you pick to travel the world with?
Travel the world with. I need a guy that's going to make me laugh. And I think I'm being real biased right now, but I'm just going to go all D-line. Avery Jones. Definitely. He's a nonstop fun. So
pretty good trio right there.
Yeah.
That really is. That would be a fun trip around the world with Avery Jones, there's no doubt. Hey, big game this week. As you said, you started it. You got to stop the run this week. Derrick Henry and the Titans division game on the road. You guys are up against it. Got to go get this game, right?
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just a one-game mentality. We're just trying to take it 1 week at a time. We have to stop the run this week so we can earn the right to rush the passer, and we definitely did that last time we played them, so we're trying to look for a repeat.
Do it again. Good luck to you this week, man.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Sure.
Dawuane Smoot, Jaguars defensive end, joining us on the Lycamobile Jaguars Jam.